Hello everyone and welcome back to Inside Sport. Today we take you to the Slovak U20 Indoor Championships 2026, where some of the country's most promising young athletes compete in the women's long jump. A competition full of intensity, talent, and decisive attempts, as these rising stars look to make their mark on the national stage. Let's take a look at the key moments of the event. We begin with Tamara Svatíková and her opening attempt. She lands at 472, a solid start to her competition. That mark will remain her best jump of the day. Hanna Malichka opens her competition with a foul on her first attempt. Dominika Švaňová also starts with a foul on her opening jump, a cautious beginning as she works on adjusting her approach. Rebeka Katočová also records a foul on her opening attempt. Zofia Snižíková opens her competition with a jump of 483. That mark will stand as her best result of the day. Katka Mičániová begins her competition with a foul on her first attempt, just missing the board as she looks to settle into her rhythm. Liana Križovenská records a foul on her opening attempt. And Tamara Svatíková also starts with a foul, bringing the first round of jumps to a close with several athletes still looking for a valid mark. We move into the second round and Alexandra Gregušová delivers a solid jump of 471. It becomes her best mark of the competition and a new personal best. Tamara Svatíková responds with 470 on her second attempt. Hanna Malichka bounces back on her second attempt with a jump of 458, her best mark of the day. Dominika Švaňová records another foul on her second attempt. Rebeka Katočová also commits a foul on her second attempt. Rebeka Katočová delivers an impressive second attempt, landing at 512. Liana Križovenská lands at 512 on her second attempt, a strong jump that puts her on par with Rebeka Katočová and keeps her in the mix for the top positions. We move into the third round, the decisive stage of the competition. This is where the top 8 athletes will emerge and continue their battle for the podium. Alexandra Gregušová lands at 455 on her third attempt. She doesn't improve on her previous mark and concludes her competition here. Tamara Svatíková reaches 462 on her third attempt, but she doesn't improve further and ends her competition. Hanna Malichka misses her third attempt and concludes her competition here, ending her series without improving on her previous best. Kristina Shokova lands at 469 on her third attempt, her best jump of the competition. Despite the improvement, it isn't enough to move her into the top 8, and her competition ends here. After 2 previous fouls, Tamara Gregušová lands a solid jump of 474 on her third attempt. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to keep her in the competition, and she exits at this stage. Ela Matushincheva lands her best jump of the competition at 476. Despite the improvement, it isn't enough to advance, and she concludes her series here. Rebeka Katočová records her third consecutive foul, unable to find a valid mark and ending her competition at this stage. Liana Križovenská lands an impressive 533 on her third attempt, securing her place among the top 8 and advancing to the next stage of the competition. In the fourth round, Tamara Svatíková delivers an outstanding jump of 559, the best mark of the competition so far. A decisive performance that puts her firmly in contention for the win. On her fourth attempt, Liana Križovenská jumps 537, which becomes her best mark of the competition, keeping her firmly in contention for a top position. On her fourth attempt, Alexandra Gregušová jumps 572, a solid performance in this round of the competition. On her fifth attempt, Katka Mičániová lands at 549, a strong jump that keeps her in the running as the competition intensifies. Alexandra Gregušová misses her fifth attempt, but on her sixth jump, she will reach 597, the best mark of the day and a new personal best. This outstanding performance secures her the victory in the women's long jump, closing the competition as the clear standout of the event. Dominika Švaňová jumps 571 on her fifth attempt, then reaches 585 on her sixth attempt. Although it's a strong performance, she doesn't improve on her best of 593 and ultimately loses the first position at the final jump. She finishes the competition in second place. On her final attempt, Katka Mičániová delivers an impressive jump of 559, her best mark of the competition and a new personal best. This outstanding performance secures her third place, completing a strong showing on the podium. Thanks for watching Inside Sport. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more highlights from women's athletics, bringing you closer to the action, one jump at a time. Bye-bye.